Woodman here. It's Thursday, July 4th, 2024. I wanted to talk to you about quantum superposition and spiritual ascension. These concepts might not seem related at first, but they absolutely are related once you really understand both and you can make the connections and dot the I's and cross the T's. Quantum superposition is a fundamental principle of quantum mechanics where a particle can exist in multiple states simultaneously. This means that until it is observed or measured, a quantum system like an electron and an atom can exist in all possible states at once. Upon measurement, the system then collapses. This is called the collapse of the waveform function into one of the possible states. Thus, you manifest a particular reality in this universe. So let's talk about spiritual ascension and higher vibration. Spiritual ascension refers to the process of raising one's consciousness to a higher state of being. This often involves increasing one's vibrational frequency, which is believed to align with more positive states of existence and spiritual awareness. Remember, if everything is energy, energy does vibrate at different frequencies depending on the nature of how that energy is brought together, right? So concepts of ascension are common in various spiritual traditions and are thought to lead to personal transformation as well as enlightenment. So how do you actually begin the process of transformation into these new timelines of reality? Well, within the context of spirituality, transformation into new timelines of reality would refer to the belief that by raising one's vibration and consciousness, an individual can shift to a different, more positive reality. This is akin to the idea that we can create or choose our realities based on our thoughts, emotions, and energetic frequencies. In other words, if you think about it, that reality is what we perceive and observe, but there's a lot that we don't see or observe. And that doesn't mean there isn't more going on than meets the eye. So, in a sense, what we've always been told is that our thoughts, our desires, our willpower will actually allow us to navigate through what I would call a multi-state existence and thereby shift to a particular timeline or reality that we find desirable, that we feel is better for us. So, quantum superposition would suggest here that particles exist in multiple states simultaneously until they are measured. Similarly, in spiritual traditions, the idea of existing in multiple realities or dimensions until one chooses or focuses on a particular path resonates with the concept of quantum superposition. The act of measurement or observation in quantum mechanics could be likened to the act of conscious decision making or intention setting in spirituality. This is why many spiritualists will always say, please set your intentions clearly. Please focus on what it is you're trying to accomplish. Once you do that, you begin the process of collapsing potential into reality. So when a quantum system is being observed, it collapses into the singular state. This parallels the spiritual idea that focusing one's intention and energy on a desired outcome can collapse the infinite potentialities into a single manifest reality. This suggests that our thoughts and intentions can shape the reality we experience. In other words, we can consciously shift the events that are happening to a more desirable set of events that would lead us to the finish line that we are imagining in our minds. That's why vision boards, visualization, all these techniques are extremely powerful. In spirituality, raising one's vibration is akin to aligning with higher frequencies of energy, which leads to transformation and ascension. Quantum mechanics also deals with different energy levels and frequencies, where particles can exist in high energy or low energy states. The process of ascension can be seen as moving to a higher quantum state of being with higher vibrational frequencies corresponding to more positive and enlightened states. And that is always going to be a good thing. So, how do we actually apply this? And what does this ultimately imply? Well, this is the act of conscious co creation with Source, right? Source, God, the Most High, the Spirit of the universe, however you choose to describe it, that divine higher state we work together with it. We are a manifestation of it, and we are aspiring to become the highest that we can be. So quantum superposition and ascension both emphasize the power of consciousness in creating reality. By understanding that our thoughts and intentions can influence our reality, we can become more deliberate in the actual creation of the life that we want to live, to manifest the things in our lives that we believe are more advantageous and more desirable. Therefore, we have multidimensional awareness. We may not be tapped into it. Maybe our intuition might be blocked or shut off. Perhaps our third eye is not open. But nonetheless, the fact that we can exist in multiple states or dimensions at once means that when we focus on a particular state, this aligns with spirituality because we're increasing awareness of the possibilities of existence, and we are using meditation and other spiritual practices to tap into that awareness on a deeper level and potentially navigating between the states of reality. So you can imagine the ethers where you have these different places that you can go to. You want to navigate to the places that are going to be for your best well-being. As above, so below. The intersection of quantum mechanics and spirituality suggests a holistic understanding of the universe where scientific principles and spiritual beliefs can complement each other. This integration can lead to a more profound comprehension of existence and our place within it. In other words, there is a reality out there that is for you, that is for the taking, but you have to do the work. Laziness here will not work because you cannot just coast into the reality you want. That's not to say that there isn't a way of thinking that you will actually bring the things to you that are always for you. But what that does mean to say is that there are ultimately a ton of different forces out there that are all looking out for their best well-being, and their best well-being may not be your best well-being. So we need to achieve higher states of consciousness by actively setting our intentions. And where these intersections take place, we can tamper with the timeline we're on and set ourselves to a higher timeline that will bring us the happiness and joy and reward that we seek. As long as we are pure about our intentions, as long as we are deliberate about our intentions, and as long as we do the work to get there, right? God helps those who help themselves. That's all I have for you today. I hope that you've enjoyed this message. If you're new here, welcome. This is a safe space. If you are returning, your support means all the world to me. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a wonderful, happy 4th of July. Woodman signing off. Until the next one, take care. Bye bye.